Troy, Alabama. A lot of fans might think that running through the tee is reserved for the Volunteers of Tennessee. But the Trojans here at the vet would strongly disagree as we are set for a showdown on the Wiregrass. Today, a showdown of a couple of foes from the Sun Belt. As we'll see, the Appalachian State Mountaineers taking on the Troy Trojans. 48 Sports College Football by Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Mountaineers will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Trojans offense will get the football first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week,
quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And the Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They go to the ground. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
It's complete to the right.
That's why as a defense, you feel okay playing man coverage on third down, because you know you've got linebackers and you've got players on your defense that can cover these dangerous running backs mano-a-mano. Nice job tackling in the open field.
Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in, it's Black. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
and I understand what the offense is trying to do. Use the wide side of the field, right? Use all that space, pitch on the outside, get on the edge. But the defense was too disciplined. Great job setting the edge, not letting them get outside, making the big tackle.
All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. And the Mountaineers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Snagged out of the air.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
Looking for a man. It's James. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. He threw a pick on the initial drive, but they have it back, and we're still looking for our first points of the game. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Gets rid of it. The sure hands, it's Black. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one. The Mountaineers come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Caught close to the marker, it's Dozier. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. From the gun, they'll try the middle.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long. So that's...
There he goes. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
I'll tell you, this guy can just take games over. He can just make things happen when it doesn't look like anything's there. That time they go RPO. They're expecting to throw the football and have to make a play, but nobody's open. This is like Sandlot football. He just tucks the ball himself, and he goes and gets it. He knows where he is on the field. He knows where he needs to get that first down. He's just playing above the X's and O's right now.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Caught in the backfield, it's Lawson. Touchdown, App State! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
Find my matchups out wide. I love a matchup with my wide receiver. I like my guy better than yours. Quarterback finds the matchup. The wide receiver catches the football, takes it into the end zone for 6.
Bringing it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. He'll do it himself. Not a whole lot of room to run. Let's give him a couple.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And I think a lot of times when offenses run these counters, you're going to fake one way, right? Pull guys the other direction. If you can get some penetration really quickly, get behind those pullers, you got a chance to get in the backfield just like right there and create a TFL.
They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. And the Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's James. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
7 yards on the play. Let's go.
We've reached a break, and Appalachian State has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. They've got the screen set up. They'll stop him short of the 1st down, and the screen didn't quite convert. The Trojans will send out the punt unit. Here's the return. He gets a block. Wide open, and it's It's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on them. So quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. On the ground with the counter. Plows through the defense. At the 45 on his way. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. To the ground. He's got it again. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Using his legs, it's Butler. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16.
And I like the run there. The offense doesn't have to press. They've got some time still left before the half. And more importantly, they've got to cut into this lead. They're down a couple of scores. This would be enormous. The locker room will feel so different if they can punch this in for a touchdown before the half.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Smashes it between the uprights. Are forced to settle for the field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll start this drive going to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Black. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage. And as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they come.
Turning it on. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Quick completion to the right. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
The sweet feet buy a little time. He's going to run it. Finds a crease at the 20. And he has vexed his defense with the scrambles. Another 1st down and yet another big gain. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Lets it fly. Working on the right. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
Yeah, and it was a nice comeback route. Most important part of a comeback route, dude, I got to sell you vertical like I'm running a go, and then I sit down and I come back to the football, catch it. Nice route by the wide receiver.
He'll toss it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. After getting knocked down behind the line, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And I think 3rd and short is the perfect time to run RPOs because I can give the football or make the read, but I got to make sure in these situations I'm accurate with the football either way. Wasn't accurate with the football, now you got a 4th down situation.
Wide out trying to get it in. How about that defense rising up? Stopping him short on 4th down. And the Trojans are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. The run from the shotgun. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Back to pass, it's James. Under fire. Trying to get rid of it. Not much of a chance there. He get rid of it to avoid the sack.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback's mistake pushes the ball back in the shadow of his own goalpost.
Let's go.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They send the tight end in motion. Running back searching for a hole. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The Trojans will punt this one away. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The Mountaineers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Fires on the move. Finds space on the right. Oh, he's got some space. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Gives it to the back on the draw. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? And the Mountaineers will hustle to the line. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And the quarterback will be forced out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage. I think they'll give him a sack.
Nice job by the defense. It's really hard for a QB to get rid of the football when you got that much pursuit. Defense chasing after him hard, making sure he can't throw the football down the field. Good coverage, really nice speed by this defense.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Makes the catch. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll run it from the gun. Spins away from the defender. He'll be stopped just outside the 20 at the 21 in the waning moments here in the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one so far in Troy today. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's head back to our team inside Veterans Memorial Stadium.
And the Trojans will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Keep it on the ground and open the third. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to change this route. Looking downfield on first down. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
It's second down.
What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Quickly to the tight end. Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Mountaineers have this offense rolling. Handoff from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
And the Mountaineers come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside defense.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. The Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. On the move, he fires. Got him downfield. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Mountaineers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Trying to barge their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Appalachian! Appalachian State. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. Motion from the wideout. Back to pass, it's James. Quick completion on the out. Oh my, circle, Spinderella. Put him in the spin cycle and picked up the first down. They've got it at the 37, it's 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Trojans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Safe completion on the screen. Quick spin on the run. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him, and now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And the Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Still running at the 40. He steps out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. So has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Ready, set.
On the move. Stumbled to the ground.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
To the air on 1st down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Made a defender miss. And a nice pickup on the run, and gets down to avoid contact.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete. He notices it, he takes off, he chews up yards, and makes a big play.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The give to the back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And the beatdown has ensued.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going right now.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
So now it's 2nd and long. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Trojans send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. First step of this drive comes from their own 44. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47. The Mountaineers are facing 3rd and inches. A strike downfield. We've reached the break, and Appalachian State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the left. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
I think this defense really needs to start thinking about really fencing this quarterback in. You cannot let him go east or west because he will extend the play with his legs and his speed and then hurt you throwing the football.
And the Mountaineers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. On the option. They'll leave it with him. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. The Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. Touchdown, App State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Looking to pass. It's James. They go to the wide receiver screen. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. And the Trojans will line it up on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Gonna take a shot. Makes a catch at the 20. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. They build their attack around those big plays, and they got one to give them a 1st and 10 in the red zone at the 18. And he's got it! Touchdown, Troy! Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Homer. They've done what they wanted in the 1st half and starting off the 2nd half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Mountaineers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
And this offense does it again on 3rd down. They have been so elite on 3rd down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Buys a little extra time. He'll throw it. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Looking for a man, it's James. Under fire. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. All kinds of time to survey the field, and he throws left. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Pocket breaking down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Caught behind the line. It's Meadows. He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to a shot toward the end zone. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? At this point, the way things have gone in this one, they're probably not surprised. You make a play and they wipe it out on the penalty. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Looking down the middle. Holds it in, the first down and more. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half.
You got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one, and they keep the drive alive.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Got it in the middle, it's Meadows. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Timeout called by the offense, 29 seconds left on the clock. Play number 11 on this drive. The defense has yielded ground, but they're trying to get a stop on third and goal. Here comes the heat. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room.
Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. Touchdown, Trojans! Fitted in the window for the score.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Number 19, set to kick this one away.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Dozier. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Mountaineers want to move quickly. They're wanting to pile up some extra points. Throwing on the run. Final shot falls to the turf, and that'll be the ball game. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want